Hold on, just let me take my shoes off. I don't want to seem too tall here beside my wife. But good
He's
morning.
making me shrink.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, this is my monkey, Dr. Amy, and I'm probably her monkey too. And today we're going to talk to you guys about some really, really cool information that was shared with us years ago by a guy named Dr. Henry Cloud.
Yeah.
So Dr. Henry Cloud's an amazing doctor. He's actually a leadership expert. He's written books, sold over 4 million copies of many of his books. And he shares this really amazing study about how life is really designed to be journeyed together, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so in life there's good stresses, there's bad stresses, there's all kinds of things that you have to adapt to. So sometimes you don't think about it, but like getting a new house, which would be a joyful thing, just because there's a huge change that's happening, is actually stressful on the body, right?
Absolutely.
And then what other kind of stresses do we have?
We have the laundry stress.
Yeah, yes, laundry stress. I don't know that one that well, but there is laundry stress, yeah.
The kids are screaming stress.
Kids are screaming stress. Lock yourself in the bathroom for 5 minutes of privacy stress.
There's financial stress.
Yeah.
There is sleep stress, sleep
Yeah.
deprivation stress. There's a nutrition stress, like a toxic overload stress. There's pretty much a stress for everything in life.
Yeah,
There's a husband stress.
There's your husband relieving stress too, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So Dr. Henry Cloud, now that I know that I'm stressing her out, Dr. Henry Cloud shares this study that talks about how life is actually better, easier, and healthier to navigate when it's done together. So listen to this. They actually took a monkey and measured its cortisol levels. Now, cortisol is a key stress hormone, so that's one of the things they can measure in the blood to determine how stressed out somebody really is.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they put this monkey in a cage and they provided all kinds of psychological stresses to it. Like they had flashing lights, loud noises, all kinds of irritation in that monkey's life. And they literally measured the cortisol levels on that monkey. And what they did technically was they kind of like scared it to death almost, right? Like they just stressed it out beyond belief. And they saw with that monkey that its cortisol levels had gone through the roof. So they could literally measure through a blood test that that monkey was super stressed out. Then what they did was they actually took the same monkey later on. They put a second monkey in the cage with it, right? So you have a monkey that is in your cage with you, in your battle with you, and then they applied all the same stresses to that monkey. So the same flashing lights, the same irritating noises, all the same psychological stresses. They bombarded that monkey with that. And what they found when they measured the blood that time was that the cortisol levels were actually almost at a healthy level. They were just slightly elevated. So there was a huge difference in how that person was able to handle the stress in their life, just based on the fact that they had somebody in there to journey with, right? So to go through those stressful times with. So one of the things we know about health is that health, one of the most important aspects to health is relationship, right?
100%.
Right? And one of the driving forces as to why we would even choose to be healthy would be to be in relationships in a healthy way.
Correct.
And so relationships are really foundational for everything. Now, in terms of that, you have to get with some people that you can be real with. You know, the closest people in your life should be people that you can be totally real with. You know, if you're married, you know, that means having a great relationship with your spouse where you can share your greatest victories, your greatest fears, your greatest trials. You can talk about how awesome your day was, but yet you can still talk about the stuff that, you know, is stressing you out, scaring you, all the different stuff there. If you're not married and you don't have a spouse, you know, those can be parents, it can be close family members, it can be great friends, but you just need that group that you can be raw with.
Correct. I like that. Raw with. That is a good way of saying it. Because
Yeah.
it is, when you feel broken down, stressed out, that you feel raw. And oftentimes we want to hold it inside, but there's such power in release, in letting it out, letting it just get out of your system. It's in a way emotional detoxification.
Yeah.
Right?
Big time, right? And so like some of these people that would be your best to be with, to be raw with, would be people who have really similar things going on in life, right? Like, so I know that you feel best when you're talking to, say, other moms. Like, it would be really, really hard for you to get me or somebody who has never done laundry, never had screaming kids, never had anything going on that is relatable to you, to be able to connect with really deeply on that, right?
Sure.
And so, for me, I know I feel like an ability to get really, really raw with other people that are in very similar positions to where I am in my life at this point in my journey. And so you're not looking for somebody to commiserate with, you're just looking for somebody to be raw with, to keep your stress levels at a super healthy level, right, as far as that goes. Now, there's other things you can do too with stress to help your body to adapt to it, because the reality is we're learning more and more that stress probably isn't going away. It's more about how to adapt and how to be able to walk through it well.
Yeah.
So there's some awesome herbs that are out there that have been used for thousands of years in many other different countries and other different nations in the world that have been super helpful. One of them in particular is called rhodiola. So rhodiola is an absolutely awesome herb that helps the body to adapt to stress. And another really great one is something called ashwagandha. Now, if you're in the States, one of our favorite products in terms of helping your body adapt to stress is called Stress RX. It's not yet available in Canada, but Stress RX has got an amazing blend of these adaptogenic herbs that will help your body to adapt to it. If you are in Canada, then you're going to need to find other ways. One of the things we love is this adrenal tonic called Stressed, which has that stuff in there. But getting relationships grounded is way more powerful in terms of you walking through your stress journeys in your life than just taking some adaptogenic herbs. These are helpful, they're awesome, they'll help your physiology, but at the end of the day, what we know is being emotionally well is absolutely way more powerful than just being focused on physical well-being.
You got to find a great group of people that you know will have your back to help get the monkey off your back.
Yeah.
So you need someone there for that. And then what I want you to remember is it's important to have gratitude and thankfulness for those people. Because those people are blessings in your life. When you find somebody you can be raw with, make sure you let them know how much you appreciate them. And whether that's a little simple text, just thinking of you, or how much I appreciate you, or, sending them out just a little gift of some sort. It doesn't even have to be big. Bake some cookies and send it their way and let them know that you appreciate them, because those people in your life are massively important.
That's awesome.
Right? So find a monkey that can help get the other monkey off your back, and be thankful, have gratitude.
Yeah, so we don't have anything to sell you guys. So why we do this is to try to help people. So if you found this video helpful for you, please share it. Comment, like it, try to get it out there to as many people as possible. We know there's way too many people trying to do this thing on their own, getting distracted by, looking at superficial aspects of people's lives, and we want to just cut through that fat and get to the real aspects and help you guys be the best you can. So share this, please. We love you guys. We look forward to seeing you soon. We're out.
Bye.
Bye, guys.